On January 8th of 2018, 7 of my fellow Brite Divinity students, seminary friends, and I traveled to El Paso, Texas. Dr. Lozado Jr. from Brite Divinity School and Dr. Iracema Coronado from the University of Texas, El Paso, guided our journey. During this journey to El Paso, Texas, I realized that my upbringing and the stories I heard from those in this borderland were similar. However, because of this journey, I was able to reflect in depth theologically and ethically about migration and immigration issues and the effects it has on the people in its community. The Annunciation House, El Paso Farm Work Center, in La Clínica Guadalupe Agua Dulce, Colonia Project Vida, reflected the work being done by activists in the public, private, and faith-based sector. The Annunciation House is a shelter located in downtown El Paso. This place has become a home that offers hospitality to those who are undocumented. The Annunciation House has an intentional family environment set up with a living room and a large dining room area. The large table reflects how in our culture, familia, eating together, is important. And in particular, it shares the meals with those who might have journeyed alone. In this place, there is also a room that is set aside as a chapel, completed with a table that holds a cross and candles. This room is set aside for those who wish to spend time in prayer, set up a picture, or light up a candle, or attend a weekly religious service. Those who live at Annunciation House are not prisoners, but protected guests, who are there at times waiting for asylums or waiting to know what is next in their journey. El Centro de los Fronterizos Agrícolas, or the farm workers, open their doors to farm workers who need a place, a shower, a kitchen, or a place to rest. Often, individuals find work in the fields, harvesting onions, chili peppers, or pecans. Carlos Marmentes and Rosa Maria Martinez run the Farm Workers Center and work diligently to ensure a safe place for those who need rest during the harvest season. During our visit, Marmentes demonstrated how difficult it is to make a living as a farm worker, as they often are seen as disposable and cheap labor. Marmentes showed us a gray bucket that has to be filled with the harvest product that was worth 65 to 75 cents. Marmentes said that it would take 100 buckets before a farm worker could make the minimum wage. Rosa Martinez, who was a farm worker, shared sexual harassment that took place and the problems that farm workers who are women face even today, in particular dealing with bathrooms and other sanitary problems. These type of issues still occur today in the fields. One of the places that reminded me of Matamoros, Mexico, were the barrios that were built in the outskirts of El Paso. As we drove around in this area, Dr. Coronado said it costs a lot to be poor. Without the ability to receive affordable wages, people have few options of where and how to live. A place to live often meant that families would come together and buy land, set up trailers, or build homes in an area that is underdeveloped, lacking basic needs such as electricity or water to drink. It was amazing to see that there was a clinic right in the middle of the colonias or barrios that offer medical care and medical crisis prevention to those who live around there. The health clinic Guadalupana Agua Dulce, Colonia Project Vida, did not ask people for their legal status or charge high rates. In fact, they also provided workshops where people would come and learn about what it was to live with diabetes or eat healthy despite having a modest salary. The trip to El Paso helped me see a life at the border from the eyes of those who live there. Despite borderland challenges, the activists and the people I met tangibly show God's love, grace, and compassion. Dr. Coronado teaches and helps the community where she inspires change. Katie Stout brings the faith community together to help make a better place for immigrants. People like Martinez and Marmentes provides a safe place that allows farm workers to hold on to their dignity and try their best to provide for their families. Volunteers help Annunciation House to provide a place for those who are less fortunate while living and walking with them during this challenging journey. Despite the darkness and the uncertainty that surrounds immigrants, there is a strong faith among them. I am thankful to Brite Divinity School and the Borderlands Institute that provided a way for me to see and understand God's love manifested in the many different ways and faces, hands and feet of those who walk along with immigrants in El Paso, Texas. I have learned from my fellow immigrants and activists that despair is not an option, and that we together can make a difference. We can continue to seek freedom, dignity, hope, and faith.